What is it about men that you wish you saw from your past?
Ooh, we getting deep.
So like, we both had our fair share of relationships.
Uh-huh.
We both know what it's been like for each other, respectively. I mean, I know I can speak to myself, of course. I'm a big heart guy. I'm a big hearted guy.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I'm very sentimental.
You said what?
I'm very sentimental.
Oh. Oh.
If you don't get your hand, um, but that's been taken advantage of time and time again.
Yeah, I'm right there with you.
Time and time again.
Mm-hmm.
I've tried to switch sides to be on demon time with my black Air Force Ones on. Uh, but that ain't me, so I can't do that.
I don't think you should change who you are just because um, shit has like other people take advantage of it in the past.
I agree. I shouldn't, but I did. You know what I'm saying?
Change back.
I'm already back. Trust me,
Oh,
I'm
okay.
already back. Yeah, I'm already back. But the only reason why I changed was because I came to like a crossroad or like a roadblock. Have you ever been in that point when it comes to relationships where it's like I've done everything that caters to who I am as a person, and it still seems like it's not enough. I still find myself in a position where I'm either getting taken advantage of or I'm not getting invested in. Like, have you been to that
I
crossroad or roadblock before or no?
I think I mean obviously there has been like situations that have happened that made me feel like, what is wrong with me? Like what is wrong with me to where like somebody isn't willing to like commit to me? You know what I mean? Especially because I had a situation where like he didn't commit to me. He said, like he didn't want a relationship, and then after we ended, he got into a relationship. So I was like, why the fuck? Like, what is wrong with me, right? I've had situations where like I've had those thoughts, but I think it just comes down to like, see, that's a. I feel like it comes down to like growth in yourself and like knowing yourself. You know what I mean? Like when somebody like say they ghost you or they do this or they do that, first of all maybe it's just like not your you're not like that person's preference, right? Like they don't want to, and that's fine. Like if they don't see something
It is what
serious, that
it
is
is.
fine, that is what it is, right? But when they do shit like ghost you or like like or like cheat on you, that says more about them. I know it sounds cliche, but I feel like that says more about them than it says about you. Like they are fighting their own
Okay.
demons for them to like be okay with those types of actions.
I
Um,
wouldn't give them that.
well,
Fighting their own. Nah, they're not fighting their own demons. They
well,
making. Yeah. Okay.
whatever you want to call it, right? I'm just saying that like that says more about them than it says about you.
Okay.
Like as I've gotten older, right? I'm 28. Like I'm still not in a relationship or whatever. So I feel like as I've gotten older, I've come to like not take things so personal. When people do shit to me, like I feel I've
Wow.
because it's not about me. Like it's
So
now I'm saying like if they do
it sounds
trying to
like
think.
somebody does something directly towards you. Yeah, you're not gonna take it personal.
Um so I'm saying like for ghosting, for example, I feel like when somebody ghosts you, it's because they didn't have like enough like courage or whatever you want to say to like be straight up with you, to like for me like be a man and just be like, hey, I'm not interested in this, I don't want to continue. Instead, I'm going to take the easy way out and I'm going to just ghost you because like I don't want to have that uncomfortable conversation. Remember how we were saying talking about uncomfortable conversations earlier? Like I feel like that says more about them than it says about me, even if they didn't necessarily like want to be with me. Like
I
okay,
mean,
if you can't have those uncomfortable conversations or be in that type of situation, then like that's not even somebody I want to be with anyways.
yeah, it does say a lot more about them than you, but they still did something to you that was personal. They ghosted you after having, assumingly trying to establish a relationship, a sense of conversation over time, whether it be a month, 2 months, a few weeks, it don't matter. They ghosted you. That's a personal thing they did to you when y'all obviously trying to establish something. I think you
Okay,
should take that
now,
personally.
okay, yes.
You know what I'm saying?
I was thinking like, okay, now you're talking about like y'all have like built like some sort
So what
of
was
like
you talking?
I was talking about like like couple dates, whatever, talk here there, like y'all
That's
are
the
starting.
same thing.
No, I don't feel like it's
All
that
right,
personal.
so all right, come
I
on,
feel
dog.
like it's not. Now, when you're talking about like we legit have been talking for months, dating for months or whatever.
No,
and
no.
then,
I mean, even if you go on a few dates, y'all doing something a lot more than other people. If you
yes.
say I went on a date versus a few dates, those are way different.
Yeah.
Way different. I can go
But
on a date with a girl.
I also feel like
Watch this. If I told you I went on a date with a female, you'd be like, oh, okay, cool. But if I told you I went on a few dates with her, or we've been out a few times,
that's true.
you're gonna be like, oh, what's her name? Where you meet her?
That's true.
You're gonna ask all the questions.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? So
that's true.
Those are two different
But I
things.
also feel like having a few dates is also a lot different than talking for like 2 months, 3 months.
I mean, yeah. I mean, as time goes, it's always gonna change.
I guess
that dynamic.
Yeah. I guess it depends on like how. I guess it depends on like how connected and how deep y'all are into the actual situation. Because if it was just like, we were talking for like a couple weeks or whatever, we went on a date and like I would just be like, okay, whatever, like he can fucking, I don't want to be with him anyways, like whatever, like if that's what he chooses to handle the situation or whatever. But yeah, no, if it was like fucking months down the road and you ghost me, I'm taking that shit personal. Hell yeah.
No, that's how I took it. You said, how I was interpreting what you were saying. I took it as if you was coming from a perspective, as if y'all had been talking for an extended period of time.
No.
But you.
Yeah, no, I was thinking just like initial type. That I'm taking all the way personal.